There we go. Hi, Lana.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I love your name, by the way. I always love the name Lana.
Well, thank you. You say it
Um,
correctly too.
aw. um, so I'm just going to give a brief overview of all the information I collected so far. If you don't mind, just let us know what resonates and what doesn't.
Okay.
So the man I was pulling through, this felt like a father figure who passed away with like a chest impact, and it felt like an accident. He was over 6 feet tall, very tall, like it felt like around 6'2", 6'3". He felt like he was in his later 40s. This was a white man with brown hair and facial hair, like a little bit of a mustache and stubbling. And I was seeing a G initial in relation to him, so it could have been like a name or someone very close to him. But I was also hearing Gregory.
Okay.
And he was showing me like pipes and stuff, so it kind of felt like he was like a big handyman, or this could be something he did for work. But he was also referring to work with his accident. Does that make sense?
Yeah, most of it does. My dad, except for he was only 39 when he passed.
Okay.
6'2", brown eyes, good looking. I'm not sure about the Gregory name.
Okay.
What else? What else? Oh, and the work thing. He worked as a oil field pumper, which the whole pipes and everything is what he had to check on every day.
Okay.
And he died from impact on the car crash to his chest. He was like thrown over a ravine quite a ways, and everything came back down on his chest. He has 3 kids. He had just gotten divorced like 6 months prior. And it didn't happen at work, but he just left work. He was leaving for vacation.
Okay.
And so he just left work.
I'm so sorry. And
That's all right. And it was a long time ago.
yeah, he was making me feel like it was like maybe even like 20 years ago.
It was actually 40 years ago. It was in 83.
Oh my gosh. And he was also talking about his wife. So yeah, he made me feel like there was a separation or divorce happening. And he was talking about his children and his wife having like lighter hair. But yeah, he kept making references about your whole family, like because he made me feel like the kids were like younger, because he kept showing me like 3 young children, and then he just wanted to talk about how like beautiful everyone was. Like he was showing me him, very good looking.
Yes, he was very proud.
Yeah.
And yes, I was only 13 when he passed, and my sister and brother were just a few years older.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, and then yes, he was talking about also a pineapple, like
Yeah.
giving you a pineapple, and like talking about the pineapple decor, which is just random and funny.
Yeah, I've got solar lights in my yard that are pineapples.
Aw. Okay, let's see what else he has to say while we're connected. I'm glad we were able to make this connection for you.
Well, me too.
So he wants to talk about the ending of his marriage, and he's saying that he's really sorry for leaving everything in a wreck. And those are his words exactly, but I feel energetically that he was also trying to make things right in his life. Like he did love his children so much, and I felt like he wanted to be a part of their life. And it just feels like he's kind of like building up his life again from ground zero. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it was hard on all of us when they divorced. So
Yeah, and he makes me feel like everything he was doing at that point was like for you guys, whether it came off across that way or not. I felt like it was his priority to take care of you guys. He really loved you guys a lot. He loved his children a lot. And even though there's this divorce, I feel like he still had a lot of respect for your mother, and he speaks highly of her. Like now, he just talks about how beautiful and nurturing she was.
Yes.
And yeah, even earlier, I'm looking back at my notes, he said she was a good teacher, like a good role model for the children.
She is.
I'm also seeing a D initial, and I heard a name like Diane.
I've got an Aunt Diane, or my last name starts with a D too.
Oh, okay.
My husband's name starts with a D also.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what he means by that. Yeah. I feel like he's pulling through someone else in spirit. I'm seeing a woman step forward with him, and she feels to be around like a similar age. Like I feel like 40 or late 40s, early 50s, but she has a darker hair color and around her face.
She'd be younger than that.
It could be. I could be wrong, but
I'm pretty sure I know who. Go ahead.
You're okay. And she kind of has almost like a hair texture like mine, like a little bit of wavy.
Yes.
And so she is stepping forward and saying that she's with him. Interesting. So he's telling me, he's showing me all of these, like, he's going like this, which to me, it's like a pregnant belly. So Spirit shows me that symbol as like babies. He wants to talk about babies, and he's showing me all these babies in spirit. But I feel like he's acknowledging like all the babies in the family over the years. He wants you to know that he has spent time with all of these babies before they came into Earth. And he's talking about someone getting pregnant right now. Like, so this could be someone in the family. And for some reason, I'm hearing like a niece.
My niece just had a baby.
Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. So he's talking about like your niece and spending time with her baby before she delivered. Congratulations. That's so exciting.
Thank you. And I think that the lady you're talking about, because she always comes through with them, I think it's my daughter.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's see what she has to say. Sorry, I'm still feeling it in my chest with him.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. They show me them holding hands together, and hold on, your dad wants to say something real quick before we pull your daughter back in, but he keeps saying I love you like Lonnie. Did he say something like a nickname like that? It's like Lonnie or something.
His brother's name's Lonnie, so him and my mom fought about what they were going to name me. He wanted me named Lonnie. She wanted me named Lana, but he always called me Lonnie.
Oh, that's so cute. He's like,
and I was a daddy's girl.
Oh, that is so sweet. He's like, wait, I can't go. I have to say this. I love you, Lonnie.
Yes. Oh, I love him too.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, your daughter is coming forward again, and I'm seeing a. She wants to talk about. First of all, I'm seeing a B initial with her, and she's bringing forward a dog. This dog has more of like a tan, brown tan color. It's like a short hair dog. I'm not like a dog person, so I don't know dog breed. So this could be like a family dog in the past, or a dog someone has now. But
Yes.
she's referring to this dog like she's like, oh.
Yes.
And yeah, she shows me a B initial, and then I heard something like Barrett.
B, huh?
It feels like
I'm not.
an initial, like someone's name or something. It's okay. Just sometimes it makes sense later, so no pressure. I also try to work on the names. Sometimes they don't come through as clearly, but I definitely saw the initial V.
Okay, my maiden name, my last name starts with a B.
Oh, okay.
If that's what she's bringing up.
Let's see. Interesting. She wants to talk about a brother. I feel like her brother, like a brotherly figure for her.
Yes.
She's made me feel like he's really lost in his life right now. Like she's telling me he doesn't know what to do with his life right now. Does that
He
make sense?
is. Yes. He's struggling right now.
And I feel like she's guiding him. She's trying to guide him out of like a dark place, and like I feel like he talks to her and she's like trying to send him signs. And this is interesting, but she shows me her like opening the kitchen cabinet. It feels like, I don't know, like he might hear, or this could be for you, but I feel like she's just talking about him, but it's like the kitchen cabinet is opening on its own.
I always walk into my kitchen and there's a cabinet open and I close it and I'm like, why is this open?
Oh my gosh. Wow, it's her.
Yeah, because I'm always blaming my husband.
That's too funny. Oh my gosh. But I feel like she tries to get your attention this way, and his attention as well. And yeah, I feel like she's just trying to help guide him and give him like inspiration and hope in his life, because I don't feel like he'll be stuck there forever, but
No, I hope not.
I really feel like it's like she keeps showing me like the light at the end of the tunnel. Like I feel like he's gonna be getting to like a place of more stability soon, and she's trying to help him get there and like send him signs that way, to guide him down like a better path. But let's see. She shows me her this honestly looks like a costume of some sort. It kind of looks like a, what is this? Like a purple like butterfly or like monster or a dinosaur or something. Like she keeps showing me.
My granddaughter dressed up as a purple unicorn butterfly. It had the butterfly wings.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what she dressed up as, or is dressing up as for Halloween.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
she was born right after my daughter passed. So I've just always felt like there's a deep connection with the two of them.
Oh,
She
yes.
talks about her all the time, like she knows her. My granddaughter does. It's amazing.
That's beautiful. Um, yeah, it's interesting. She's kind of talking about her as well. Like, um, she's showing me like the face shape. She's kind of making a reference. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone rang.
Okay, it's okay. She's talking about the face shape, and she's
That's what I'm gonna go with now.
like a similar face.
So when I talk about mom's height, I want to be within an inch or two. I do have 5'3". I do have a bit shorter.
I've got somebody else coming in.
I want to be within 1 to 2 inches.
Try scrolling out and coming back if it's
I do have darker hair for her. I have darker brown hair for her. And I do eyes for mom as well.
Let's see.
Hold on one second.
When I talk about body type, I do have larger build for her, Michelle.
Hold on. All right, I'm just gonna disconnect you for a moment, and then we're gonna reconnect. Just because I know it's probably distracting for you. Okay, I just sent you another invite. Okay, here she is. Okay.
Hi.
Better.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was about.
It's okay. Maybe it's spirit. Sometimes spirit can interfere with electronics that way.
That was crazy.
But I was beginning to say she kind of like she's referencing to her face shape. She's like it's almost like copy and paste. She's like talking about her niece like having a similar face shape. Does that make sense? Because your daughter has
Yes, it does.
a very round face, and she's like, "Here you go."
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, and then she's also showing me a J initial as well. And earlier it felt like she was talking about like a J in the family, like a girl.
Her dad's a girl name.
Yeah.
She's got a half sister named John A.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, so she wants you to know that she, of course, just loves and adores you, but she shows me like it's like in spirit, her trying to comfort you. She shows me you like almost like sitting on the couch, and she's like cuddled up next to you in a blanket and gives you a huge hug. I just think that's really cute. It's like you don't know.
She'd always like sit with me on the couch and do that.
Aw. Yeah, and she's still doing that in spirit, even though you can't see her. You might even feel her sometimes. I just feel like those were like some of her fondest memories, even though they were simple. They were just like, she loved spending that time with you. And it's her way of saying, I love you, Mom.
Yeah, we were best friends. I mean, she was just always around me.
That's beautiful. And she wants to talk about, she keeps showing me dragonflies too. So I feel like she might send you signs with dragonflies.
She does. I see dragonflies everywhere. I had a big one a big brown one. I've never seen a brown one on my door the other day.
Wow. She's visiting. She's like knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Aww.
I even took a picture of it just because it was so unique looking.
That's beautiful. Yeah, and she wants to talk about her dad as well. She's making me feel like she loves her dad like a lot, but she's kind of making me feel like they would butt heads sometimes, and she's making me feel like stubbornness, like maybe they're both a little stubborn.
Yes, and she fought for his attention. He didn't give back a whole lot.
Okay. But yeah, she says contentious, but I do feel like she had a lot of love for him. It wasn't hateful. It was like almost like a tough love feeling. And did you have any questions for her while we're connected, Lana? Or your father?
I know my dad's always around. I know she is too, but I don't know. It just, the way she left was just hard.
I'm so sorry, Lana. I hope it brings you comfort knowing when she presents herself, she appears to be in good health, and she is just absolutely beautiful and radiant. When we cross over, we're no longer feeling the pain that we were experiencing while we were living. And when she presents herself to me, it's like her healthy self. So she really wants to be remembered that way.
Okay. I just want to know she's okay.
Yes, she's okay. And it looks like she's in good company with your father as well.
Yeah, she came through before, and she always comes through with him, and it's kind of crazy because they never met in this life, you know.
It's beautiful the way that spirit comes through, and it's also a good like testimony that even though we didn't meet people in our life, we will reconnect with our soul family. They're a part of our soul family. So even like great grandparents and great grandparents, it's so beautiful. And the fact that they get to meet our babies before they come into this life is also so comforting.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I want to say she's also making a reference to like cancer or breast cancer. Does that make sense for you and the family?
It does. I had breast cancer years ago. Now my mom has it.
Okay. She wants you, she's like holding your hand when she says this, and she's like, everything's going to be okay, Mom. I'm so sorry, Lana, for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Father.
I needed to hear from both of them today.
Oh, no problem. And